Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
My email address is chris@Pirillo. Sorry about that. Forgot to recharge my batteries earlier, and makes a lot of sense considering I'm recording this at about 2 in the morning. We had a community member at large who's sent in a couple tips by email. Send in another wonderful suggestion for people, or at least a list of suggestions or talking points related to laptop battery life. So I've got to thank Mitch Bartlett for bringing up this point. A lot of us have laptops. A lot of us deal with batteries. Most, if not all of us, deal with both. I guess not all of us, but certainly batteries. When it comes to laptop batteries, one of the things you have to be aware of is heat. Obviously, laptops can run awfully hot when you're using them, so it's impossible to avoid all heat, but avoid undue heat. Now, it's been told to me that with the laptop plugged in to the adapter and into your electrical outlet, you can remove the battery so long as your laptop can support that. So that way you can put the battery in another location, let it sit there while you have it plugged into your unit, plugged into the wall. Your laptop, that is, not unit in general. I've been told too that when you store batteries for an extended period of time, it's usually best to keep them right around the 40% range. I don't know if that's an exact number, and I couldn't tell you the science behind it, but that's what's been told to me in terms of prolonging your laptop battery's life. Another point to be made, you've been likely told to often or frequently let that battery drain down to 0 to nothing and then recharge it. That's usually only good every 30 recharges. Lithium-ion doesn't have a memory, so to speak, and doing the full drain and full recharge too frequently can shorten the lifespan of the average laptop battery, at least lithium-ion battery, which at this point in time, most laptop batteries are lithium-ion. Now, lithium-ion technology has improved over the years, certainly, but these, I guess, pretty much stand for just about any lithium-ion battery. The average, by the way, a lifespan for a lithium-ion battery is between 300 and 500 charges. So long as you take care of it, you can get quite a long life out of a lithium-ion battery. If you have a scenario where you have two batteries, you don't really want to charge one all the way down before you use the other one without recharging it. Again, 40% is right around the spot where you want to swap and store, swap and store, swap and store, and then drain down every 30 recharges. Now, this is just one resource. This is not the definitive resource for lithium-ion battery testing and technology and what works well, what doesn't. See here, what else was noted? He was linking off, he made a couple suggestions himself, and then linked off to batteryuniversity.com. See here. Oh, and another suggestion I found on that site, too, is kind of interesting. Don't buy a second battery refurbished. Don't buy a battery refurbished. Always check the date for the battery. And never buy one with the intent to use it years from now or even months from now. You could be wasting your money, by and large. The interesting thing, too, and I just learned about this from a friend, there are, and I knew about this technology for a while, but I didn't realize I was kind of connected oddly to someone who had developed something. Laptops can run hot, and of course when anything runs hot, it typically runs slower, and unless of course it's coffee, in which case when it's hot, it's good. There is one of the lone gunmen, who you might remember from the X-Files, Dean Hegland, has invented something called the Chill Pack, and he has at chillpack.com, CHILLPAK.com, and there's Dean, his little icon right there on the site, Dean Hagland, and relatively, I mean, in terms of what you get from it, it's nice, and it's high-tech, low-tech. And Matt, my friend from a car podcast, I don't know where he's landed at this point. He does have a YouTube channel, though, I can tell you that. Matt Kelly, who I met for the first time when I was in Frankfurt, told me all about this. So that might be another suggestion that can help prolong battery life if you're running on battery and you're trying to keep it as cool as possible, is to get either a chill pack or, chill pack type of technology. I'll have to send a link off to Matt after I record this, and he can pass it off to Dean, and maybe Dean would be more than happy to explain how he came about inventing it, how well it works, the cost, yada yada yada. But certainly I'd be looking into getting one, because this thing does run very hot. The MacBook Pros run very hot. I love my MacBook Pro, but it's a hottie in more ways than one. So if you have any other laptop battery life extending tips or tricks, or if you want to make some corrections, believe you me, I am not a battery expert by any stretch of the imagination. That advice has certainly served me well over the years, and I'm always looking for help. Always. Chris@Pirillo.com. Send away. And of course, you can also leave a follow-up comment or remark, and swing by the chat room anytime, day or night. We're typically talking tech, sometimes about other random and assorted goodnets. Could be neat if you could fit the chill pack to a refrigerator. Oh, you mean refrigerator-sized chill pack? That'd be a big laptop. That'd be a huge laptop. Anyway, open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.